I'm just thinking, the first time I presented at the library was 1971 with Orville Olson. We did something on genealogy. So this is my 51st year presentations in half a century. And how time does fly. Ireland, Patty's Day is coming up. My first question, how many of you have been to Ireland? See, wow. So you know more about it than I do. And I can't tell as many lies. That's what I just hate that. And you have all kissed the Blarney stone. Yeah. Good. So you should already kiss it once, because if you kiss it a second time, it gets taken away from you. So we would check. I didn't climb up there this particular time. Something about St. Patrick. I'm 2 years late in this particular presentation because of COVID. And so we took a group from the library, there are 10 of us, in 2019. So these are the slides from the first trip was in the late 60s to Ireland. So my mother is Katie O'Day, died at 102, lost her 7 years ago, from County Cork. And so we got to make sure that I went to see the hometown of Cork. Patrick was born actually, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, in actually Scotland, and he was captured and brought to Ireland as a teenager and worked on a pig farm. And he left there, he escaped back to Scotland. He said, I want to become a priest and go back and convert the Irish people to Catholicism. So he did that. And then, of course, he became the patron saint of Ireland as such. Ireland is an area of about 32,000 square miles only. Wisconsin is 54,000 square miles, so it's about 2/3 the size of Wisconsin. The Ireland is divided into two parts. The major part is the Republic of Ireland, and that has a population of about 4 million people, and the capital is Dublin. And then leave it up to the English, and they decided that they were going to clear the Highlands of Scotland, and then they brought it over to Northern Ireland. And so it took 6 counties, and that is Northern Ireland today. And of course, Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. We'll see that as we go through it. I'll have other historical facts as we go through, but I better get into the slides now. My friend, in traveling companion, she's been a lot of places around the world, and I said, come on to Ireland with me. He said, absolutely. It's Kevin Duffy. So I'm playing, it was a new 77 Dreamliner. And there are 2 people sitting back there. Yes. We talked Jan into going, and so and I have a few people who are with us. Unfortunately, we lost, since the trip, 2 of our fellow travelers have passed away. Ronnie Monroe, and just absolutely delightful person. He came to the Monday mornings at the library for several years, didn't he? And then Ruth Ann Benson was a dean at the university, very well traveled, and unfortunately she got sick over there, and when she got back, she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and died 6 months later. So part of the group, we had a rather circuitous route to get to Ireland. Of course, we had to fly to Texas first, and then Ireland. And so directly across. Dublin was our first stop, and Dublin, of course, is famous for its the doors of Dublin. And these are Edwardian. You can see them matched, and of course you gotta take several pictures of them to go around. We had wonderful combinations. I highly recommend Gate 1 for travel. They're just not only good price, but just excellent guide, bus driver, excellent accommodations, and we had 12 nights. Look a little more. Why not? Just the streets of Dublin. We put in a new rail system in since 1905, 2005, went from horse and carriage down to wide streetcars, and it's just fun to hop on them and take a ride and see where it takes you. Alleyways, more doors. So walk through St. Stephen's Green Park, part of the revolution of 1916 was fought in that park. And just a wonderful place to walk through and see all the flowers. It was September when we were there, and we had gorgeous weather. 8 days of absolute sunshine, and a day of drizzle at either end, but that's why it's Emerald Island, because of the rain to keep everything green. Fox and Glove. Yeah, some interesting things around. Of course, the Irish famine had a lot of snow out, and the 1845, the English didn't like the Irish very well, and so they tried to starve them out. And that's why a lot of you people are in the American States, because of your great-grandparents who came with them. And their stories are typical with the galleries, which I like to put in the sunlight. There's shopping for little gifts. And gelati, good Italian ice cream. Entrance to Stephen's Green, one of the department stores. This is Molly Malone. This is an adult audience. She had 2 jobs. And you know the song Alive, Alive, Oh. During the day, she sold cockles and bells. And during the night, she sold something else. And all the men make sure that the brass is polished properly. So that's what she gets in the baskets. They keep moving her. She was on Grafton Street, across from Trinity College, and then they moved her down the street a couple blocks, and so you have to actually find her during the day. Ooh, another door. St. Patrick's Cathedral building, and the monument in Phoenix Park, one of the largest city parks, as large as Central Park in New York City. And our bus went up there, the flowers are fantastic. And Ian Ireland right in Phoenix Park. And of course, why not? The Guinness Brewery, the Halfpenny Bridge, or one time to cross the bridge from one side of Dublin to the other, you had to spend a halfpenny. Now it's free. The post office, during the Revolution, when the Irish wanted to break off from the English, in Easter of 1916, the Irish held up in there, and the English more or less shot out the pillars, so you can see bullet holes all over the building. I have a closer look at that. And of course, Dublin University, Trinity College, I'm sorry. The English founded Trinity College. The Irish could not go there, but it was only for the English. And so we got to go see the Book of Kells, which is special. Just a beautiful library and such. And they turn the Book of Kells one page every month. Of course, the harps are famous, so there's one of the pages of the books. I thought this was interesting. I wish I had one myself. It's an automatic lawnmower. You just set it, it's out there. If you want to take a nap or something, be careful where you put your blanket. But you have this thing buzzing along. Flowers off Grafton Street. Great thing to do with balloons. And the Irish food is absolutely delicious. Yeah, that's. We found this. Oh, there are bullet holes in the columns. As we were walking home, there was a dance. So all the Irish teenagers were lining up to get in. And then out into the countryside. And certainly the Emerald Island is broken into three parts. South of Ireland, the southern third has the hills. The middle is pretty flat, drained by the River Shannon, which we'll see later on. And then northern Ireland is back to more hillsides. Beautiful clear streams. And the lady playing the Irish bagpipes. My friend's name is Kevin, so we had to stop and get a comb for him. In the round tower, beautiful blue sky. Just loved it. Yeah, a lot of the churches were pulled down by Oliver Cromwell when he came over after Henry VIII. Put a pound on the head of every priest, so the church had to go underground. In their graveyard, which is different from ours. In one of our hotels, it's absolutely lovely. Yes, okay. I love this play on Paris. This is the left bank. You know, one of the palaces that we did go into, the gardens, roses in bloom, something to crow about. I always like to share my lunch, throw in some bread for them. And that was the scene from our hotel room down one of the small rivers in Kilkenny. I'm not really racing through these pictures, but I am because like literally hundreds, and I wanted to get you out here by at least 12:30. Yes, the English who came over and pretty much took over Ireland. We know a couple of terms that we borrowed, and I suppose I should teach you at least one Irish phrase, because Patty's Day is coming up, and so I'm going to have to teach you Slanjuvar. So I'm going to say it again. You can repeat after me. Slanjuvar. Okay? Slanjuvar. You know as much Irish as I do. It means good health. You have the toys in the children's playroom. In their gallery of portraits. Beautiful fireplace. These are students coming home from school and public or private. You all have to wear uniforms. And so the boys immediately, when they get out of class, shed their coats and carry them. On to Waterford. If you want to. Mm-hmm. In the museum. Tree that I want to say the roots. And one of Cromwell's jobs in the church. And there's the thing with the Vikings came to Ireland and took over. Frederick Douglass. Yeah, that was, I mean, something. And over into the green countryside again. Wherever you go, it's absolutely gorgeous here. Another small town where we stopped always for coffee and afternoon as we went through the places. Moby Dick's. Oh yeah. So we made a nice long stop there. change that? An older whiskey truck in the head resident place on the wheel. The more modern distillery over there inside. Yeah, it's quite a room. Wonderful guys. Wainwrights or Coopers making the barrels. Most of the oak comes from the United States. And the barrels are laid on the side, so they're 2/3 full. There are quite a few gypsies that just travel around Ireland in their wagons, and they pull into a town and reach up and hook up their lines to the electric power lines so they don't have to pay for electricity. Spanish Armada was, came up against Queen Elizabeth I in the 1600s. There are two famous hair colors. My mother had the red hair. It's a recessive gene, but you have to have red hair on both sides of the family in order to get red hair. The other is an Irish coal black hair, and it's more in southern Ireland. When the Armada tried to get back to Spain, some of them got shipwrecked, and the men decided to stay with their coal black hair, and that's why you have the other coal black hair of the Irish. In this little colorful town, you see the Dutch influence. No, that is colorful. Man for all seasons. I love flowers, and so fuchsia name. I've never seen it that particular color. Yeah, Kirby dog. It is something. Yeah, we're at Kinsale, and it's a little coastal town on the English Channel. It was in 1914 that the Germans sank the Lusitania just off the shore here when it's trying to get into port. And this is their stop. stories with no guard railings, which is really something. And there was my telephoto lens. You are tipped over backwards, and then there's somebody that pull your legs. And when I did it, there was a tip basket. And I said, how hard are you going to pull my legs? And he said, how big is the tip going to be? So I did the tip one. And there it is at the very top. See the opening. Interesting garden. I didn't know whether there's so many leaves on that one. But it was the garden of poisonous plants. Some people would debate that's one of the poisonous plants, but it was there. More of the gypsy lands. And of course, the Irish bagpipers, the piper. For some reason, they always have to walk when they pipe. And this is Cork, the City Hall. Frisky bar. I love this. My wife asked me to pass her the lip balm. I gave her super glue by mistake. She's still not talking to me. I've driven quite a bit in Ireland, of course, but I taught up in Edinburgh in my own car, and I'm left-handed, so usually I'm on the wrong side of the road anyway, so it's easy for me to drive. The River Shannon. Of course, the Shannon Airport is about 20 miles down the river. One of the two that you could fly into if you're going to Ireland. And so, Martin Park, the coffee shop. Now, you know the expression, you've all heard it. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the dead ones bite. You know why it's called sleep tight? Notice the mattress. It's just intertwined ropes back and forth. So if your mattress gets off here, you just tie the knot. And that's why it's called sleep tight. It was all-day traffic, but it certainly isn't like in our cities. Another room, wonderfully clean and bright. We had an evening minstrel there at one of the castles. Ian talking to the young lady. They picked two of our people to be the king and queen that night. Again, food absolutely delicious. Morning coffee, the full English breakfast. Their fields are much smaller than ours, and they're divided by these trees. On the bus, a line of the buses, we're going to the Cliffs of Moher. These are 600 feet high cliffs, full of birds. And I love puffins, so they were there. The puffin is quite a bird. They come in and raise their small ones during the summer. In the winter, they fly out and they live along the Atlantic Ocean all winter. You just cannot imagine it. There's the round tower. You can see the one pavement block. Those are rip marks that's on the bottom of the ocean. And they cut it out and put it on the walk. There he is. It's something that we don't do. The English love to do this. This is a hen party. And the bride is in her flowers, and they just go and enjoy long weekends. And the main walking street in Norway. The park. This is John F. Kennedy Park. He visited here in 1963 when he went over. Boys making a little money on Saturday. Further along, the little town of Knock, and Mary supposedly appeared here in the 1870, so they built the church. And that's the stones where she stepped on. And the Celtic cross. And further on, they had a sports car event. All these fancy sports cars. It was all wrapped up for sale if you wanted to ship it home in a suitcase. A little fancier than we see around here. Our hotel. to the same university that I did in the 1959, and we had the same advisor, which I thought was interesting. These are ancient sheep. So the fellow was working with some sheepdog. And it's Pete. So the dog was working with sheep. We had them lined up. Yeah, she wanted to take the dog home, but I said, no, we can't do it. And, smart dogs. Went for a picnic. Of course, in Western Ireland, they're using the power. This is a peat bog cutting. Went to a weaver's place. Another singer sewing machine that your mothers had. Pedal ribbon? How many had pedal ribbon? Few. If you have 5 in a bed, and so you do it, and this is, to me, a question I had. If the parents is there, where do the children come from? In the Bleak factory, which is right on the border, and of course, when England or Great Britain was in the common market, so was Ireland. So there was no wall. When I was there in '88, there was a wall that you had to drive on one side or the other. Now that Great Britain is out of the Union, the wall will come right through here if they ever rebuild it. And that decision has not been made yet. Yates's grave, his church, the bus window. And I went to Derry, where the trouble started in about 1970, where the Catholics and the Protestants went at each other for about 30 years. Bill Clinton wanted to stop that nonsense. Rather than yield, give away. And here's some of the pictures from the time of the Troubles. This was an English city mostly, and the Irish couldn't get jobs in it. Yeah.
So we were walking the wall, looking into the neighborhoods, seeing which side. In City Hall in Londonderry. I remember learning my Roman numerals. Yeah, the butcher bee. Again, the wall. I love the pigeons getting their baths. These would shoot up and they would have fun. Queen Victoria. And the peace flag now. Play organ in the church. Lord Mayor of Londonderry. And I'm glad to see a lot of Europeans using the wind power. The British Open was held at a golf course up in Northern Ireland on that trip. 19. Those links courses are pretty tough. Getting those sand traps, and you gotta practically take a lap or you dive into them. And we're headed to the Giants Causeway next week. It's interesting, the columns of assault shot up vertically, and then when they cooled down, they form these columns. If you've been to Devil's Tower, it's the same process. And on to Belfast. Main Street. We went out to see where the Titanic was built, and where the keel was laid there. again, colorful. Right out of our house. Starbucks all over the place. They are everywhere. Hotel Europa was bombed 37 times and nobody was killed. Again, the schoolboys in their uniforms. And that's public school. In our farewell dinner, and Ian's farewell address, and flew home the next day. That's all, folks. Any questions on Ireland that I can make up some answers? Yes.
How many times have you been to Ireland?
Oh, boy. About 10.
Wow.
I love people. It's just excellent.
You got relatives still over there?
No relatives anymore. No, they all moved to America. How about any relatives from you people who are over there? And my mother always said there is one color in Ireland. It's green, those who are Irish, and the rest are green with envy. So I'll leave you with that.